In the previous video, we learned about the research on a cup of coffee with milk having an anti-inflammatory effect on humans. In this video, we will take a look at the research on the frequent use of devices like smartphones and tablets to calm upset children ages from 3 to 5 is associated with increased emotional dysregulation in kids, particularly in boys. So, let's start with the video. According to a Michigan medicine study published in JAMA Pediatrics, frequent use of devices such as smartphones and tablet to calm upset children aged from 3 to 5 was associated with increased emotional dysregulations in children. Devices, particularly in early childhood, may displace opportunities for the development of independent and alternative self-regulation method. The study included 422 parents and 422 children ages from 3 to 5 who took part between August 2018 and January 2020 prior to the start of COVID-19 pandemic. Over a 6-month period, researchers examined parent and carer responses to how frequently they used devices as a calming tool, as well as associations to symptoms of emotional reactivity or dysregulation. Rapid shifts between sadness and excitement, a sudden change in mood or feelings, and increased impulsivity are all the signs of increased dysregulations. According to the findings, the relationship between device calming and emotional consequences were especially strong among young boys and children who may already have hyperactivity, impulsiveness, and strong temperament, making them more likely to react intensely to feelings like anger, frustration, and sadness. Their findings suggest that using devices to calm agitated children may be especially problematic for those who already struggle with emotional coping skills. According to Retsky, she observes that the preschool to kindergarten developmental stage is one in which children are more likely to exhibit challenging behaviors such as tantrums, defiance, and intense emotions. This may make using devices as a parenting strategy even more appealing. According to her, caregivers may experience immediate relief from using devices if they reduce children's negative and challenging behavior quickly and effectively. This feels rewarding to both parents and children, and it can motivate them both to continue this cycle. As a children media's demand increase, so does the habit of using device to manage difficult behavior. The more frequently devices are used, the fewer opportunities children and their parents have to practice other coping strategies. Redsky, a mother of two, admits that there are times when parents may strategically use devices to distract their children, such as while traveling or multitasking at work. While the use of media to entertain children is expected and realistic, it is critical that it should not become a primary or a regular soothing tool. She also believes that pediatricians should initiate conversation with parents and carers about using device with young children and encourage alternative method of emotional regulation. When parents are tempted to use a device, Retsky suggests some solutions. Number 1. Sensory techniques. Each child has a different profile of what type of sensory input calm them down. Swinging, hugging, or pressure, jumping on a trampoline, listening to the music, or looking at a book or a sparkle jar are all examples. If you notice your child becoming agitated, redirect that energy to body movement or sensory approaches. Number 2. Identify the emotions and what you should do about it. Labeling what parents believe their child is feeling not only helps the child connect language to feeling states, but it also shows the child that they are understood. The more calm parents are, the more they can show their children that emotions are mentionable and manageable. Number 3. Use color zones. Young children have difficulty thinking about abstract and complicated concepts such as emotions. Color zones such as blue for bored, green for calm, yellow for anxious, and red for explosive are easier for children to understand and can be made into a visual guide that can be kept on the fridge to help young children paint a mental picture of how their brain and body are feeling. In difficult situations, parents can use these color zones. Number 4. Offer replacement behaviors. When kids are upset, they can exhibit some pretty negative behaviors, and it's natural to want them to stop. However, because those behaviors communicate emotions, children may need to be taught a safer or more problem-solving replacement behavior to do instead. Teaching a sensory strategy like hitting hurts people, hit this pillow instead, or clearer communication like if you want my attention, tap my arm and say, "Excuse me, mom." Parents can also prevent tech-related tantrums by using timers, setting clearer expectations for when and where devices can be used, and using apps or video services that have clear stopping points rather than just auto-playing or allowing the child to keep scrolling. When children are calm, carers can teach them emotional coping skills. According to Redsky, they can, for example, talk to them about how their favorite stuffed animal is feeling and how they handle big emotions and calm down. This type of playful discussion employs and appeals to children's language. Questions. What impact do the devices have on development of a child in his or her early stage? The studies included 422 parents and children ages from 3 to 5 who took part between August 2018 and January 2020. What are some of the signs of increased dysregulations? What, according to Redsky, are some of these situations when parents may strategically use devices to distract their children? The more calm parents are, the more they can show their children that emotions are what. So, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it interesting and informative. I will wait for your answers in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my efforts. Good luck and stay safe.